Double NKH here again with Jennifer Sugin and the Goose Man in the Clapper camper. We're gonna be doing a little travel vlog trip, kind of here in middle of Pennsylvania in Lamar, is the town, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and we spent a few days at Knoebels over the weekend, had a great time, but now it's Monday, so we figured fire up the camera, bring you guys along. Don't know where it's going. Maybe it's just a trip, maybe buy something, but we will be hitting up Power Tour Wednesday and Thursday, just checking that out. Power Tour, everybody!
You're hyped. You had too much coffee.
No campers allowed, they say. So Goose says, yeah, all right, enough chat, let's go. And
we're off.
And we're off.
See where this takes us.
You guys see the beautiful rolling mountains of Pennsylvania here. Some of y'all call them hills, but they're mountains. State game warden in front of us. That's how you know you're in the middle of Pensy. That looks like he means business.
No, not the whole thing, buddy. Take a bite. Okay, whatever.
You're gonna get that whole piece of cake.
Just swallowed it.
Oh, great. Maybe that costs us a speed trap ahead. Ah, yes, the open road, everybody. The open road, Goose. Ah, yes, just smooth sailing. Got a left lane closure, and this guy's doing the right thing, blocking the left lane because everybody was, passing by, and I guess he got sick of it. Said no more.
We have about 8 hours to go till we get to Louisville, Kentucky. So we're gonna try and find some camping halfway. We don't know where we're staying yet, but
we'll let you know when we get it figured out.
That's right. We're usually winging it on these trips. We don't know where we're laying our heads until we get there.
Smooth sailing. We just passed a sign that said highest point on Route 80 east of the Mississippi, 2,250 feet. It's all downhill from here. Head to the flatlands. Passing the Du Bois, Pennsylvania exit. Longest motorcycle ride I ever did was from this point. I camped off my motorcycle tent I had right on the side of the highway, probably up here somewhere. Woke up next morning at like 7 a.m. and made it all the way to Gothenburg, Nebraska. 1,242 miles it ended up being with detours, traffic, and everything. It was like 22 hours. Whew! Bet I camped like right there. Yeah, that's where it was. Pulled my motorcycle off, just off into the woods there. Usually there's a guardrail or a fence, but there wasn't. I was like, this is perfect.
Camped there?
Yeah, off in the woods in there, yeah. Cheap, convenient, and time efficient.
One of our many stops.
Oh yeah.
Got the Arby's, it's my fave.
Oh. You got Band-Aid? Like how many other people did that
You
thing?
look like you got attacked by a bear. That was from the cooler over there?
Yeah. Yeah, they were stuck, and as soon as the ice broke, my arm ripped up. Luckily it didn't really go that deep, but yeah, look. It was stuck, so I was pulling up and then it ripped up and...
Yuck.
Oh, it was just plastic that cut me.
So you got a boo-boo. What are you doing?
Roll the thing all the way up. I'm cleaning the solar panels. Roll it up, baby.
I'm rolling.
All the way up, up. A little bit more?
That's as far as it'll...
Okay, all right, go down with it then. Go down. It won't work, huh? I gotta get up on the roof. Can you re-dip that, actually? These things are filthy. Keep that baby shining.
Yeah, I can see those Band-Aids really held up from your grandma's 1985 medicine cabinet. We tried to reuse and recycle. forgot to put down the little hatch up there, and then now it's got a mind of its own, so we got to do something to secure it.
Yeah, it's flapping in the wind.
Oh, you can take
Yeah,
the screen
take the
off.
screen out, yeah.
No problem. Oh, God, I'm going to get you some new Band-Aids.
Back on the road, lost a little skin, but full tank of fuel.
Wow.
Better get used to it.
I don't do well with injuries like that.
My daughter's gonna be getting all sorts of little boo-boos.
I'm going to close my eyes and put the Band-Aid on.
Something on the list is a ladder. It was probably on the list last time we took this camper out, but I have no safe way of getting up on the roof, and the solar panels from sitting in the carport were just covered. You couldn't barely see them. They were covered in dust. Not that there's a lot of sun today, but we're running the fridge on battery right now since we're out of propane tubes. Gus, have you become a table?
Sorry, buddy. There's not a lot of room in this car. He doesn't seem to mind it.
Still alive over there? Beautiful. Imagine having a dock and a boat right there. Shippingville. Did you get it, boy? Road snacks, we call them.
He acts like we don't feed him.
Went through Emlenton.
Ellensville?
Elmansville?
Ohio? No.
No, that's what it is.
Elmansville?
No, Emlenton. Elmansville.
Emlenton, Pennsylvania. Look how steep this road looks from here. I would stop right there if I was that horse. Yeah, I'd be like, I'm gonna take a break. My job's done here.
Coming through Clintonville now. Coming through Farrell, I think it said. Raw Boxing and Fitness.
Hershey's Tavern, you wanna go there?
That's where you want to go? No, I'm okay.
Oh my gosh, please.
Smoking permitted, babe.
It was really dumpy looking.
And smoking was permitted.
Alright, fine.
Not good for you. At this point in the video, you're probably wondering, what am I watching? We like to just go through random towns and check out a few streets, see the scenery, like this dead pine tree. It's so beautiful. Somebody could
Gorgeous.
light that thing with a match. Oh my gosh. Cute little town though, and there's no shortage of dive bars here.
Yeah, but Chris won't let us stop at any.
Nope. Not this time around. We can't go in there asking for NA beers back there. They're gonna be like, say what?
They might have them, you never know. They're probably
Yeah,
old,
along with
old
their
as hell.
non-nicotine cigarettes.
The boss said no.
Little Rascals. That's another bar.
Oh!
Little Rascals Tavern,
Sounds like a strip club.
Hilltop Tavern. Drive-through pizzeria, that's what I'm saying. And whatever plant this is, NNKH, Pennsylvania, very massive. It is huge. It's nice to see industry alive and well out here. We are about to pass into Ohio, I think like right now. Then you have the drive-through liquor store.
Welcome
Here we
to
go.
Ohio.
There it is, Trumbull County. Ohio.
Ohio.
Ohio, Ohio.
You know what that felt like to me? You know when you go to the zoo and you put the quarter and you spin the dial and you get like a
Detroit, 1903. And now we're coming through center of the world, Ohio. Small community.
Isn't everything the center of the world?
Yeah, I don't know why it's called the center of the world, but there's the Gateway Motel. That looks really cool. It's all grown over. West Branch State Park. Here we are. Perfect. Oh, we got that private little area back there in the fire pit. All right, Goose, you got your own private little patch of woods here. Look at this. This is so nice, Goose. ODNR. Doing a nice job. Look at that. One push of the finger. Woo! Got good airflow.
Can we go get some meat?
Yeah.
We have nothing to cook.
It is chilly for June. It's got to be, what, in the 50s right now? Yeah. High 50s? Go find a view of the lake here. The sun's peeking out. A nice sunset.
This is beautiful.
It's nice. Looks good for the swimming.
If you want to freeze your nuts off.
Just a spectacular view of the lake tonight.
It's not that cold.
It's not bad?
No.
Oh yeah, actually, holy smokes, it's pretty warm.
You want to go for a dip?
I would, a little bit, skinny dip. What did we come here for?
Hot dogs, I don't know, something.
Well, hopefully I'll be back by 10:30.
All right, so we're at the mercy of Ohio. That's
Yes, sir.
With as much as you're liking this, I feel like we should install one in the yard. Is this paradise or what, Gus?
Oh, God, look, it's the sand. You love the sand. Look at it.
Finally, I get to run free. I've been cooped up all day.
Where's the spot?
I'm gonna dig here, then I'm gonna dig there, then I'm gonna dig over here, and then over there.
He went back to the first spot. He says, no, this is the one.
Got a raging fire. I think it's a little too high.
That's perfect. Here's the goose man being a little good boy in his chair. Maybe we'll get some marshmallow. Ooh, these got stick A.
I'm taking mine off. I like my marshmallow burnt. How do you like yours?
Just like that.
Look at that and all its gooey goodness.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Okay, Gus, they say sweets are bad for you, but there you go. Answer some more.
Did you do that on purpose?
Gus is gonna steal it.
Okay, can you have the marshmallow?
No, don't give him a marshmallow.
Can you have a little bit of it?
A little bit, yeah.
No.
In a brief, intense, most escaped, taking 30 German prisoners with them.
It's a beautiful day. And here are the facilities. Hopefully the showers are warm because it is cold out. Those are some of the best camp showers and bathrooms I have ever gone in. Time to get up. Wait till you try the showers. You're going to love them.
High pressure.
So hot.
Can I have some chicken salad?
No.
Come on, boy. Well, we were pulling out of the park, and first of many stops, there was a dog park. Come on, Gus. Gus, is that another wiener?
Go. Get in there.
Who is that?
What's your dog's name?
That's Jack.
Jack.
That thing is long.
Uh-oh. There they go. Come on, get him, Jack. Get him.
What's your dog's name?
Gus. Hey, Gus.
Gus. He's gonna grab you.
Uh-oh.
Chase is on. He could use some running.
It's a wiener party.
Max is going to be 13.
Okay, wow. He seems really healthy.
Yeah, he is. Seems. Yeah,
Gus, get your nose out of his butt. Hey. All right, Gus, you stay here. We're gonna go to the Bean and the Baker. What's nice about traveling in a small rig like this, you can just park on Main Street. No big deal.
Bean and the Baker.
We got nice coffee and a turkey club. We got you your mini bagel, buddy.
Who's a good boy?
Here it is. All right, it was nice to visit downtown Ravenna, but we're gonna hit the road now. Till our next stop, probably 5 minutes away. Coming through Columbus, I think. Look at this bridge up here. This is like the one from Blues Brothers. Remember? Oh, there it is. Welcome to Kentucky. Unbridled spirit.
We've made it to Kentucky.
Oh yes. We're passing through Florence, y'all.
Florence, y'all.
I love the word y'all, by the way. It's so like upsetting that we can't just use it on a regular basis without people being like, why say y'all?
I say it.
Y'all come back now. Next stop, Louisville. Or Louisville as the locals say.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, gotta drop that.
What is it?
Pizza. Bad boy.
Where'd you get the pizza?
Great River Tragedy. At midnight, December 4th, 1868, two cabin passenger steamers plying between Louisville and Cincinnati collided 2 miles above Warsaw.
Look at all these honeybees. There's hundreds of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, they got the bread carts, babe. Look, they just roll carts into place. Love it in here. Wendy's chili? I had no idea.
It's like, why is this appealing to me? Roast beef and gravy. It looks like a can of dog food, but I want it. We just got all these groceries for like 50 bucks. I feel like that would have been double the price back home. Is it just cheaper in Kentucky? We are at General Butler State Park.
Checking in under Sugent 31. All right, Gus, this is your place. Do your sniff inspection. You got some nice grass here in Kentucky. I hear this is Kentucky Blue. You got a nice sunny spot.
We got the whole place to ourselves. We just took a nice nap. Now we're gonna head to Madison.
Look at your little baby antlers. Oh. Crossing the Kentucky River where it joins the Ohio River. walked around the town a little bit here, Madison. Very historic and cool. I think it was founded in 1804. But stopped by the Red Pepperoni Pizzeria. You'll see what the pizza's all about over here in Indiana. Well, she got meatballs too.
Well, I got meatballs from the pepperoni. Is that a sin?
See how they're looking. And then we'll do the pizza test.
Whoa!
Oh, those actually look pretty darn tasty.
They do.
All right. Well, it's cheesy. Where's the pepperoni? Oh, it does have some pepperoni.
Should be called the
Pepperoni and
hidden
onions.
pepperoni.
Yeah, the hidden pepperoni. Look at that. It's good pepperoni though. What are you doing in here, huh? There you go, Bubs. So this campsite right across the way in Kentucky, I guess those would have been nicer grounds to stay at, right on the water. But we're about 10 minutes down from here. Up, down, east, west, I don't know.
Come on, Gus. Let's go, buddy.
No, not unless she goes.
Bye, Gus.
Okay, whoa, all right, I'm coming. So heading back into Kentucky. It's good time over there in Madison.
Now we're headed back to our campsite.
So we didn't exactly plan this trip out too well because Power Tour is actually coming through this section of road. We'll be backtracking basically if we go on that. But I recommend not following the Power Tour route because it's just a bunch of traffic and coming through, get you hung up. Gus, you got some sniffs? All right, next morning, or should I say afternoon, it's 12:30. We're on the road to Louisville, 40 minutes to go. Got a little bit of a late start because Jen, she got...
I wasn't feeling well.
Yeah,
I almost didn't think I was gonna make it, but I feel good now.
Well, we'll see you down there.
I think we have arrived. I'm starting to see some cool old cars.
My man right here in the Fox body. Here you go, dude.
Oh man, good seeing you.
Yeah, man, appreciate you saying hi. It's funny, you saw me running out getting a clip of the train.
So I saw it, I was like, oh man, yeah.
Yo,
Good
sweet
seeing
Fox
you, man.
body. What's this, like a 90, 91?
93.
Okay, wow, beautiful. Last year, the Fox. He said, keep my man Gus cool. Yeah, got the AC on you, boy. 2 o'clock now, and we've officially jumped into the Power Tour. This is it. This is the Power Tour, everybody. Traffic jam. It's Power traffic jam. But we're gonna cruise on in, see what it's all about, what's kicking, and
Hi!
hey!
How are you?
Here? What's his signal?
Oh. Good? Thanks.
Well, at this point, we're gonna just walk around, check out all the sights. By sights, I mean beautiful old vintage cars. As it's basically a big traveling car show. Really cool down to ground people. Down to earth ground. It's the same thing, everybody. Like this 71 Chevelle right here. Woo!
Look at this Scotty Sero. I used to have one of those.
A Scotty Sero.
Little canned hair.
No, it's a Sero Scotty. Same paint scheme we got. How about that? Hey, this guy's living the dream right here. All vintage. I love it. The towing mirrors.
Yeah, that's nice.
And the Gus man, he's up off the pavement, feeling good. He actually stays really cool in this bag. A lot of people have asked if it gets too hot, but it stays cool. Everybody's hanging out in the tunnel in the shade.
Taco Fiesta.
Gus, not for you. Wherever this Ram is, guys, we were just walking by and got super lucky. The awning we had posted up went flying, took off and almost hit that Charger. So I was able to grab it and stow it away. But yeah, I'd say next time maybe bring some sandbags or something. Because if I didn't happen to just be walking by, I literally just reached my arm out and grabbed it. Would have been a bad day for that Charger. Well, we have decided we're gonna post up in the shade next to our camper, since there's not a lot of shade anywhere around here, and just take it easy.
That is a crazy catch.
Oh yeah, I was just telling them about whoever's.
Did you see them?
No, they weren't there. They're gonna be like, who put our awning away? What is this?
It was us.
Yeah.
Chris was like, he caught it.
You thirsty, Bubs? Give me the lick
We
of
got the snow cone.
There it is. Alright, guys. You just like them, huh?
No.
Ran into Steve over here for build season.
Let's go.
He's cruising his 72 Datsun.
This is the original distributor. That's the power for the internal coil.
Oh, okay.
The cam sensor comes from this plug. We jammed this in here because we're not sure if it was touching the fan and arcing out and blowing the fuse.
Look who stumbled over, Mr. Super Clean himself, Irish Outlaw Garage.
What's up?
Yeah, he just stopped over to say hi, so it's always fun to...
I just come to see the dog. That's what it was.
He just wanted to see the goose, man. It's always fun to run into familiar faces, though. This guy does a long haul power tour, and then he gets in his truck and busts out miles too.
You should check out my paint job on the other side.
Oh,
You
yeah,
mean that? Is it good or bad?
It's a different color paint job.
Wow, it looks great, man.
From certain angles.
Oh, a little bit back here, maybe. But is that just dust?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I painted that like a
Ah, it looks like $1 million, dude, especially with the wheels. I love it. Well, that wraps up the evening. We had a great time hanging out, meeting people, hanging out with Junkyard Diggs and his crew over here. And now it's off to go enjoy the rest of the evening.
Yeah, out of the sun.
Yeah, get into a hotel. And room near the stairs so we can make all the noise we would like.
Nice.
Carpet, that's the downside, but smells great.
Yeah, it's
Oh, you
not
got a
bad.
little editing station here.
Not too shabby.
Nice.
I think we'll take it.
Premium
Accommodations.
accommodations.
It did say no pets on the wall, but I know I checked about the pets, so we're bringing them.
Late night scooter ride out to get some dinner. We're gonna stop in this place for a deuce. We got a little karaoke bar. Jen's gonna sing for us. They keep it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you all.
The Deuce. Good place to come if you're ever in Louisville.
1, 2, 3, and to the floor. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door.
Hate to admit it, but I've got a hard ride. It ain't slowing down.
That was a good old time.
Yeah, that was fun. I had a lot more jitters than usual without a little buzz, but
But you sounded incredible. That was great.
Thanks. Left calling off all time. Maybe next time. Big should have sung that one. Watch the speed bump.
Oh. I gotta say, I just love this bowling sign. It's all spaced out. Oh, we're back at the hotel.
Good morning. Day 2 of Power Tour.
Day 2 for us.
For us.
Headed northeast now, back toward Ohio, Hebron. We were pulling out of the hotel parking lot, which was a nice change for, we've been in the camper, what, 4 or 5 nights now. It dawned on me, like, I saw one guy pulling out in basically a race car. Another guy pulling out in this beautiful 55 Chevy that was just spotless. He was washing the car in the parking lot. You know, the thing looked mint. And then I saw another guy in a really beat up, clapped out Challenger. And, you know, windows down, no AC in there, just riding dirty. I was like, man, that's what I want to be in. Like all the road trips we've done that we were just really beat up, holding on by a thread cars, those really just, I don't know, it hits home. It feels good. I don't know what the right word is for it. But we got the camper, AC right now. It's great. It's awesome. It's amazing. But there's something special about being in a junker.
Yeah. So what you're saying is you want to get another junker.
We got to downsize, yeah.
What's for breakfast?
We got some leftover chicken off of Bobby. Oh yeah.
Yum.
Delicious. What do you think, Gus? Oh, don't take the whole thing, buddy. Jen fed Gus that bruised, mushy part of the banana, and he wasn't having it.
Yeah, this part. He knew.
Yeah.
He was like, he stuck his nose up at it like, no, I'm too good for that.
Where are we going anyway? Driving around the country for no reason, huh? I don't want to sound ungrateful for saying I'd rather be driving a junker over the Clapper. I mean, the Clapper camper is incredible. You know, what did we pay? I think $1,100 for this truck camper, and it's been a joy. It's really riding in style. But boy, I'm just itching to get on like a fly-in drive. You know, fly out, get some basic tools, bring a couple things, hit the open road, and break down in the desert. Make ends meet with what you got. I don't know. It's good fun. Make ends meet. I don't know if that makes sense, but make it happen. You know, that's what I'm trying to say here. It is 11 o'clock. We're still like just under 3 hours away, but we're not at the back of the power tour. These guys are still with us. There has been blue dye for the last 10 miles. I think the Crayola dye truck sprung a leak.
What's that color look like?
It's like royal blue. And another 10 miles later, it's starting to trail off. So he's gonna get to his load destination, drop off, and they're gonna be like, dude, where's all the dye?
It doesn't matter what roads we take, what exits we take. The highways and roads are peppered with old cars. His license plate says, not junk. Just in case anybody wasn't sure. It's not.
Definitely not.
Eastbound and up, loaded up and trucking, headed to Power Tour 24. We got a long way to go.
It's sure time to get there.
First time we aren't driving a rust bucket.
The Fifth Third Bank. What a weird name.
Yeah, it is weird.
It's not the third. It's not the fifth. It's the Fifth Third.
The fifth.
You do the math. Well, my daddy never told me no famous country song. Papa never stayed out raised hell with Haggard Joe. That's the way it goes in this day and age. Well, you ain't gotta read between the lines, now you just gotta turn the page. Crazy back, that hard-headed woman of mine.
Who, me? He's really getting into it now.
She got jaded and left me a bill to ride. I don't think I can key that.
This is your new favorite. The chorus, what is it? Eeny, meeny, mo.
I don't know. I'm the only one who thumbs up this song.
What just happened?
Lost fifth gear, I believe. Luckily, fifth gear just out, just popped out, going. So these transmissions are notorious for the fifth gear nut backing off, and when I bought this truck, the guy said he had taken care of that issue, but maybe it's become an issue again. So we now don't have fifth gear. Bummer. Back in Ohio now with the Welcome Center.
Oldest trick in the book.
So we were to head straight home. It's only 560 miles to go. Cruising in the fourth gear. We can still do 60 comfortably, but 65, 70's kind of pushing it. So don't think it's worth trying to fix on the road. We're still got 4 gears, no problem. You can fix it without pulling the transmission though. It's a very known issue in these NV4500s. The fifth gear nut just kind of backs off over time, and then all of a sudden, one day it's just on fifth gear. You can put a bunch of Loctite on there. They sell retainers, all sorts of different fixes for this issue. But we'll be fixing that later when we get home. Not today. Got the hideaway camper on there.
Chris has this habit of tipping people that he sees are just working hard. They could be cleaning a bathroom. In this instance, it was a guy just putting out mulch, a landscaper working hard. So the reason I'm telling you this is because Chris can never end it on a good note.
Yeah.
He always says something pretty dumb. So he hands the guy the tip, says thanks him for working hard, and he says, enjoy the sunshine and the mulch.
Well, first of all, I tipped him, generously, and he very well received. That could come off the wrong way with some people, but he was like, dude, thanks so much, that's awesome. And one of the reasons I like doing that is because when I worked at the auto shop, every once in a while people would tip me, and I just loved it. It was awesome. I could buy lunch today now, so it was all good vibes. But I don't know, like after we left, and I should have just left it at, hey, enjoy the sunshine, man. But I had to say, enjoy the sunshine in the mulch. I'll see ya. Like in a good way, but now he's probably sitting there shoveling mulch, and he's probably like, what did he mean by that? I don't like that. So if you happen to see this, man, I obviously meant that in the most awesome way. I like mulch. I like the way it smells, and I don't mind shoveling it. So I meant it in like a good way. It just didn't sound good.
Enjoy the mulch.
Enjoy the sunshine and the mulch. Just about there, we're passing through Kirkersville. It was really cute at the traffic light in town. There was a little kid with a camera taking pictures of cars, and he pulls the camera out and looks at us, and then he was like looking behind us. There was a Camaro behind, a couple cars behind us. It's like, oh look, he's gonna take a picture of the clapper. No, never mind. No, he doesn't care about the clapper. We have made it to, what's this called?
I think it's called the Power Tour.
We have made it to the National Trail Raceway.
Good stuff.
A little bit more your style here, huh? It says, well, this isn't the Kentucky Blue I was promised, but I guess it'll do. Oh, he's being stubborn, babe.
Do you want to get the bag?
He doesn't want to walk. Had to put him in the bag.
Planted his feet, he wasn't walking.
Now we're gonna just walk around the massive car show, enjoy the nice weather. It's a good breeze today. Come on, Bubs. Nice to meet you. We are officially checking in to the Power Tour.
Yeah, what kind of swag you gonna get?
I don't know, maybe a sticker, something.
Oh yeah, all right. Really good.
We got our swag bag.
Sticker. Looks like we started our own little shanty town over here.
Oh yeah.
Got all the campers.
Watch out.
Do you care much about this if he chases it?
No, he won't do anything to it. Oh, heck yeah.
What's that, Gus? That roll.
Right wheelie doesn't like.
All right, guys, that's enough. Hi, guys. Hey,
Well, there they are.
we just came to find you.
What's up, man? How are you? Glad we could run into you. How's the Oldsmobile doing?
Couldn't be better. We got some cold drinks for you.
Oh, man. You guys might remember Jim from the Oldsmobile video down in Maryland. He's the man that made it happen. He bought this from a guy out in Ohio. And it's not sure how long it's been sitting. He guesstimates about 20 years based on the stories he was told. He's like, hey, go stay at my summer house and work on this old junk I picked up. You got that on the road now, or?
They're working on the upholstery.
Okay, all right.
For like 6 months now.
So getting her dialed in though, and putting some money into it. And here comes Jimmy and his 76 Oldsmobile Cutlass.
I'm going to Disney World.
Man, this thing is beautiful. Is that original paint?
I'm sure it is.
Oh, the Broham right here. Cutlass Supreme. Look at those wheels. Wow. This sharp looking rig right here. Tell you what. Oh yeah. Man, where'd you get this cream puff at?
This car was on Facebook Marketplace for 12 weeks. And I went, I can't believe it. He was looking for 13, I gave him 12.
What would you call this? Like a plush red? He's got the...
Called it blood. Oh, the guy up there.
I love it. This is well worth 12K. Look at the headliner. This one right here. Oh, he was sleeping. He says, get that camera out of my face. I'm off the clock. It's nap time. Gus, what's up with the half call? Well, hey, little lady, you need a ride? So a little after party. We stopped down here at the Lucor shop. Rich is the owner. And the Rust Farm, you guys might recognize this guy. He's doing a bunch of videos on Power Tour. Also had the fifth gear nut back out, but you know, he didn't waste no time. Came over to the shop, popped the transfer case off, and what'd you find? The whole nut was backed off out of there?
Yeah, pulled right off. These upgraded nuts only have brass set screws, so they don't hold anything.
So he just popped that off, did a little bead. And now I've read some guys say main shafts will break if you do that. You ever have that?
I've done it to, this is the 7th one now, and I abuse my stuff too, so.
All right.
As long as, if you buzz the whole way around the shaft, you'd get it hot enough to affect it, but just with a little bead like that, I don't think you're gonna heat that shaft enough to hurt it.
Well, we have safely made it back to the hotel. Had a great time hanging out with Kevin from Junkyard Digs and his crew of people. Met a lot of really just awesome people, including the owner of the shop that we were hanging out at, Lucor Automotive and Racing, I think. So if you're ever in Columbus area looking for a good reputable mechanic, they seem pretty good there.
Yeah, he had everyone there working on their cars, working out the kinks, problems that arose on the road.
Yeah, I mean, he hooked them all up. And nightcap, we were just checking out this beautiful semi, essentially, Snapper's Buggy and Machine Company. I'm sure you guys have seen videos on this. I remember the Boss Garage, he did a little video on it, but looks like almost super singles on the back of here. And this is it's just a cool rig. Manual trans too, from what it looks like in here. I wonder if it's a smooth ride going down the road. And who was a good boy while we were gone? Huh? Ready to go for a little walk? It's morning time, buddy. Time to go hit the road. Lots of yawns today. Oh, did you find yourself a little sun patch, huh? Sun patches everywhere. Yeah, he's nice and toasty with the black coat, even though it's frigid in here.
The plan today is there's no plan. We're still gonna extend this trip at least another couple of days and see where the
Maybe like one more day. I want to get
see where it takes us.
I want to get back to work.
Let's go.
Back on the highway. We got a truck of what looks like some ingots passing us, maybe aluminum, off to go become something. You just don't see ingots every day, everybody.
What's an ingot?
She doesn't even know what an ingot is.
Gus, why are you standing with your back legs? Is that comfortable? He's laying in the front, standing in the back. Oh, there he goes.
Coming through Zanesville. Remember Zany Brainies?
I do.
Mommy's going to do her pee break. I guess you need one too, huh? And we got this big old field I think you can run around in. Because somebody's feeling a little grumpy today. He says, I'm done with being on the road. So nice out, boy, huh? Enjoying the sunshine. Then we decided to pop off the freeway, take the back roads the rest of the day. We're on the old Interstate 40, or the old National Road, aka Cumberland Road. I believe this was one of the first highways built by the federal government in like the early 1800s. First major improved highway, what have you. Coming through St. Clairsville. It's always nice to hop off the highway. Pops you through a bunch of little towns and such. Now we're coming through Lansing. This guy's putting a sign up. We just passed through Bridgeport, last town in Ohio, and now we are crossing over into Wheeling, West Virginia. Crossing the Ohio. Seems like a nice community out here. Almost heaven, it says right there. West Virginia. See, now that shop right there, yeah, buy something like that out in the boonies, probably get a reasonable price on it. Got all the hometown heroes. Oh, they're having tug of war today.
Where do you see this?
There's a sign back there for it. You want to go do it? Yeah, I mean, I didn't see an age limit. What town is this anyway? This is West Alexander, I think. Well, we made it just outside of Pittsburgh, and there's not a lot of camping around here. So we decided we're gonna do a motel, pet-friendly hotel, because it's like the same price. It's not far off pricing from what camping is, and who wants to camp in this, you know, even if you have a camper.
No objections here.
I'd say it is a pretty big storm coming through here, yeah. Little hail coming down in the mix too.
Where'd this come from? Did you see this on the radar?
It said possible light rain, yeah.
Light rain, just not.
We're almost to our spot. Pretty neat part of town. Get a little tour of Pittsburgh as we drive around. Well, really, suburbs, should I say. I think we're in the borough of Homestead. So, a lot of history in this town, indeed.
Very steep roads around here.
All right, Goose, you're living in luxury again tonight. No, I ain't going in there.
Gus.
Gus, come on, boy.
Go, go.
Come on, boy, what do we got? Oh, look at this. No rugs.
This'll do.
This place is fancy. Wow. What do you think, boy? Will this do? This will do. Them dig a hole and poop in this hole. What are you doing? Look at that. That's why they charge extra for you. Because you're a menace to society. All right, Gus, we're going to go out and do adult things now. Go get some dinner. You got yours there. Oh, he's going to spill that on the ground, isn't he? He said, no.
He's out of here.
Okay, we'll see you in a little bit. You be a good boy.
Yes, I'm hungrier than you.
Luckily, the sun's back out. Nice weather. Go for a little ride. Get some dinner. And we have made it. Primanti Brothers. Is this where we're going to go?
Yeah.
Looks busy, but good. Jen got a salad and some wings, and I got the Pittsburgher, which is basically a burger on a sandwich roll. So the verdict was salad, top notch, wings, dry, crispy, and the Pittsburgher, not very good. It was kind of like a dry Salisbury steak.
Like a dog food on a roll.
Yeah, well, that was nice regardless. And now we'll go out for an evening walk down to the river, the Monongahela River. Monongahela. Oh, look at that gantry crane over there. Ah, yes, the Monongahela. Check out this bridge. All the rivets. Don't know what year it's made, but it's unfortunate that they salt the roads as they do, because you know, that salt all makes its way down and then rots out the foundation. And quite an interesting foundation, actually. Look at that. Wow. Oh, so it can slide back and forth. So the bridge being steel, it has to be able to expand and move. And you see these blocks right here? They can actually pivot side to side. See that? This whole thing is allowed to move as the bridge expands, which is really neat. I mean, as the ground might freeze and heave, same deal. But look at these pins. Like, that's awesome engineering is what it is. Carnegie Steel, USA. Climb inside the bridge.
You're not going in there, Chris. No.
Yes. It's no problem. You slide in.
Chris.
I can't get.
Chris, no. Please.
Okay.
It's probably full of poop.
Well, we'll just end this with, there's a broken rivet. How about it? That's where it goes. Jen wouldn't let me climb inside.
You want to climb the bridge? Go ahead.
I actually, it was a tight fit.
I'm not calling the police or paramedics when you get stuck.
It looked like maybe I could have got in there and then you could snake all the way across. So this is the old site of the Homestead Steelworks, and you can see they still kept the venting stacks. Built in the late 1800s. In 1883, Andrew Carnegie bought this steel mill, and his steel actually built that bridge that we were riding across too. Pretty neat. You can see these chimneys were built by M.W. Kellogg Company, Chimney Builders, New York. The doors are welded shut. I already tried that out, but it's amazing just looking down the row. Like, you can get real close to the edge, and even at the top, they're perfectly straight and symmetrical all the way up top. They're like, they weren't using lasers, you know, just a plumb bob and a bubble level, and they got them perfect. And then right along the riverbank, they kept the gantry crane that was used for loading steel onto barges and ships. Oh, this is neat. It extends out over the river. I'm surprised they don't have this just open to the public for people to, you know, climb up and go on top of. Oh man, I wonder how deep it is. I bet you people jump off this all the time. Jen, where you at? Whoever's idea it was to keep this gantry crane, love it. Super cool.
Spry is a 16-year-old. I don't even know you. If the cops come, I don't know that guy.
And there he is, being a good boy. He says, yeah, I promise I stayed right here. I did. I'm just out for a late night scooter ride around Homestead. Went over to the railroad tracks behind the Lowe's to watch a freight train go by, and then I run into this, a 12,000 ton hydraulic forging press from 1903. It's actually, I think, the only surviving turn of the century forging press of this kind, according to what I was reading right here. I'll pause that in case you guys want to read it. Not gonna bore you. Hopefully you can zoom in, but it used to be able to take billets of steel weighing 780,000 pounds and squeeze them into 18-inch thick plate. It was used on, say, like the USS Missouri and battleships. There's an old image of it, and now it's just sitting here, this beautiful relic of the past that will live on forever. I don't think they'll ever take that apart, and it's certainly never going to rust away. If you go up close, you really just get an idea of the massive size of this thing. Whew.
All sorts of games.
You're great at that. So this place is pretty cool. You can bring your dogs here. We should have brought Gus. Poor guy's back at the hotel. And there's like, what, like 6 bars in here or something? It's come out on the deck, a nice view. Jennifer, because she's beautiful. Pizza's still open. You can tell we're getting closer to Philadelphia because the pizza's getting better as we get further east. Jen just ordered herself a quesadilla. We'll see how that looks. Let's see this quesadilla. Oh, yeah.
That looks nice. Look at that. Look how good that looks.
It does look tasty.
You're gonna like this. Fresh and tasty taquitos here in Pittsburgh. Oh my god, I'm not kidding. This was the best chicken quesadilla I've ever had in my entire life. I might want to come back here just for the quesadilla.
Well, the south side did not disappoint. And here's the clapper waiting for us on the street, safe and sound. This used to be a steel mill like everything else in this town. The south side works, but now it's, I mean, you could tell when you see all the new buildings, you know this was probably a steel mill back in the day, because otherwise you'd see old architecture here.
Hopscotch works, Chris? You're gonna have to learn since you're having a girl.
I don't remember.
You take a rock, you throw it. Okay, we'll say that's 6, but you have to skip whatever the rock lands on. So.
You're pretty good.
All right, you have to skip the 4. You have to hop over the 4.
Came down to the point, and look at all the boats out here. I don't know if you can see it. Huge tie-up concert going on. And actually, first we're gonna go do the
Duquesne incline.
The incline, the Duquesne incline, because that's super cool.
Yeah, we had to look up how to say it because it's a little confusing. Duquesne.
It's French. 1877. This has been here since. You can see these steels start to get a little rusty.
This is exciting.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Right top box there, my friend.
Oh yeah.
There's your ticket. You guys can have a seat right behind.
All right.
Thank you.
My friend.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So this was originally intended for cargo, and then the people that lived up in Mount Washington out there, they got sick of walking the trails up the hill, so they're like, yeah, start taking that, put people on it.
Whoa.
I wonder if they use the weight from the other one to offset this weight. Freight train going by too. You trust it? $400-foot incline. And workers had to walk up this hill every day, yeah, before this existed, yeah.
Like tools and lumber?
No, just to get down to the mill.
She said, buy me a beer.
You can come down and check out the workings as they go back down. And I just talked to her. It does. It uses the weight of the car going down to help the other one going up. There's a schematic of it.
I love that smell. What's that smell?
Grease, and oil, old lumber, and steel. Look at this. That was cool. Where to now?
Food.
Stops in this little joint, the Steel Mill Saloon. Hello. Jen's got her Heineken 00.
Thai chicken lettuce wraps.
Mmm.
Yum.
French onion soup. Salad. Chicken salad.
We're going down. Down, down, down.
Downtown. Back down the mountain we go. Well, I'd like to start with seeing if our camper's still there. And there's our camper waiting for us.
The roof looks pretty good.
Yeah. We gotta walk all the way down to the end and back though, because they don't have any stairs. Is somebody sweepy? It says no. I'm ready to go.
Last day, we're headed home today. We're checking out this awesome breakfast they have.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's different today. Yummy. Happy Father's Day.
Thanks, baby.
It's our last and final day. We are 2 hours from home, but we decided to make a pit stop to the Windridge Farm for the 3rd annual Father's Day car show.
Yay!
Yay! We have no idea what to expect.
Yep. We're just outside of Spry or York, PA. We're ready to go home. That's that weed killer that only kills certain weeds, you see? Isn't that like GMO stuff? So the spray that they use, the plants that are planted are immune to it. So it looks like the parking lot was probably packed earlier, or maybe they just had a small turnout, but plenty of parking.
Welcoming committee's here. Hi, buddy.
Hey, get over here. See that little dog?
Well, it looks like we missed most of the car show.
Yeah.
There's about 10 cars left, but there's food trucks and music.
Kona ice and beer.
I guess I'm gonna get some Kona ice.
Good.
Yeah, thank you so much. Wood-fired pizza.
Not bad. Yeah, hot, huh? Grabbed one of their Workday West Coast IPAs, Winding Path Brewing.
Gus found the hole. What's in that hole, boy? Come on. We are minutes from home. Can't wait to see Turbo. We had a great time.
Yeah, excited to get back. We had a good run, good trip. No fifth gear, no problem. Oh, there he is. Hey, Turbo.
Turbo! Turbo, we missed you.
Oh, yeah. Good boy. Oh, it's the same food I had last day.
He's like, give me the fresh stuff. Gus is so happy to see him.
Well, I guess this video wouldn't be complete without fixing the fifth gear nut backing off on this NV4500 trans. Let's pop that out, see what it looks like. I was trying to take the jet ski out this evening too, because it's in the 90s all day, and that's got a water leak I have to diagnose. So maybe I'll get a chance to do that in a bit. But let's pop it apart, see what we're looking like. It's a lot of weight for this lift, especially with the tools. We can start by popping the front drive shaft out. Should have got a. Just getting past the halfway point. Oh yeah. Could have grabbed the rolly jack and wouldn't have made as much a mess, but hey, now I just got to pop the tail housing off. You can see it hasn't been leaking anything into the transfer case area. Boy, I guess I was due to change the gear oil anyway, because, oh, kind of crummy looking. So here's how we're looking. There is the 5th gear nut, just flopping in the wind. And there's our 5th gear. So we could just tighten that back down, weld the nut, and be done with it. Does seem to be the popular upgrade. You can see inside of this cover, since we were driving it for a fair distance, it did chew into the cover just a little bit. It's not bad, but there's a lot of sparklies inside of this, a lot of brass. I'm honestly considering getting a different trans for this, because I mean this one was still shifting fine, but I've always wanted to get the 6-speed, and I think an NV5600 would be a nice upgrade, so I might pop on the internet and see what we might be able to find for that price-wise. There are a lot of different options to fix this. A lot of guys replace the entire input shaft, and instead of just partially splined like this one is, it'll be full spline contact. And replace the 5th gear too. This one you can see is in great shape. But that way you get full spline contact, and you can put like that green cylinder sleeve locker in there to lock the two together. Slide this on. I mean, you see those are pretty tight splines. They're not worn out or anything, but so I'll give some thought on that one. Check out 6-speed transmission prices. But otherwise, there's still a little bit of sunlight left, so I'm gonna get the ski out, see if we can find that leak. See you over at the ramp. What a beautiful summer weekday evening. Nobody else is down here. Got the ramp all to myself. You can see the moon up there, and the sun is still out around the bend. And you might remember this ramp from when we sunk the Tundra. So on this ski, I was riding it the other day, and then the bilge pump started kicking on, pumping hot water, which I'm really glad I installed the bilge pump. It comes out right here, auto sensing up. I see the leak. Oh, actually, it's just this bolt leaking. Yeah, cause this one too. So this happened the other day, and I couldn't really see where it was coming from. I took the air box out, and that way I can get a better look. But I can see now. Because if you don't have a bilge pump, I mean, that could easily sink this ski. You know, by the time you figure out it's leaking, it's usually too late. So yeah, I guess it's weird. I would think the shaft seal would be leaking if anything, but it's just coming in around this whole entire housing. Oh, that looks fun to replace. I'm gonna take it for a spin anyway. It's not too terrible of a leaking. Kawasaki, turns out the drive shaft carrier bearing and seals, very common issue with these. It's about $80 for an aftermarket one, but I think I'll just get OEM parts to rebuild this. It turns out you have to pull the engine to replace it though. Go figure. How much fun is that? So that can wait, and I'm actually gonna take the airboat out tonight, is my plan. And on this, I've decided I ordered the updated retainer with nut. I'm gonna get that in, see what it looks like. It's only 30 bucks. We'll slap it in, see how it holds. Let's go see if the airboat still runs, because that hasn't been out since last season. So see if that's broken too. Kind of jumping around everywhere in this video. Ah yes, that good old tried and true Caddy Swamp Ass airboat. But is she still water ready? Yes, the Caddy 500. Man, this gas tank got absolutely filthy. Otherwise, yeah, considering no cover, it's not full of that much junk, you know? We are juiced. Do we got fuel pump? Yes, I hear it. Click clacking. I don't know if it's getting fuel. Now, probably just a stuck float or this pump, and it's just not pulling prime. Oh, there it goes. Yep. It's a stuck float. She's filling up now. We got fuel. There it is. See you down at the river. We gotta go take Jen out to dinner is the plan tonight. She didn't want to come on the maiden voyage for this year. She didn't trust it. Come on now. This guy has had his Ford Focus on jacks for probably a month now. I bet you the pavement's torn up. Oh yeah, look at that. It's pushing down into it because it's been so darn hot. Gotta get that plywood under there so don't dig into the street. I'm surprised the town's not on his butt about it, but that's one of the things I love about this town is they're kind of chill. You know, you can park a car on jack stands on the street for a couple of miles. It's no big deal. Nothing like summer nights on the river. No trash trucks on the road. Yeah, because we live around all these dumps. No need to worry about dropping in on the shallow side of the ramp. Oh yeah! Running pretty good. Holding a solid 31. Not bad. Of course, you can skip the water altogether. Ha-ha! Yeah, baby. Oh, that's the best part about this boat. Right here, you know. Woo! All right, we made it to Bristol. You can park right out on the mud here. There you are. How'd the Rav drive?
Great. How did the airboat drive?
Good. Yeah. Slow and bouncy. We are gonna hit up the King George Inn. Oldest restaurant in Bristol.
Is that true?
No, I don't know. It might be. It's pretty old. Never mind, change of plans. Going to the Golden Eagle Diner because it was closing at 9 there. We're such late birds, but ooh, look at all those desserts. Yummy. Ah yes, the original Golden Eagle. I bring my lady to the fanciest of restaurants. And Jen got the T-bone steak with some broccoli, and I got the Philly cheesesteak with onions, mushrooms, and peppers. See, if you're in the Philly area, you can't get a bad cheesesteak anywhere, is the truth. And people are always like, where's the best place to get a Philly cheesesteak? Anywhere in the Philadelphia area, you'll get a good one.
So you're saying it's good?
T-bone divine
It was good. It was good. Really good for a diner.
mediocre?
No, it was better than mediocre.
So you coming home on the boat?
What?
You gonna come home on the boat then?
Sure, yeah.
Full moon tonight. Be nice and lit up on the water. Welcome back to my luxury boat over here. So pretty much got 2 chairs.
It's just how I remember it. We get it almost every night. When that moon gets big and bright, it's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright.
Well, if you guys are still with me, let's give you a final update on the Ram transmission here. Got some parts in the mail. So we get a concave like lock washer. It's gonna go on like so. Fifth gear is seated. And of course, I'm gonna be taking this all off and cleaning it first. But here's a look at the new nut. You see it has 2 spots for set screws. So once we thread that all the way down and tighten it to 280 foot-pounds, or just whack it on with a chisel as hard as you can, you get these little brass inserts to drop into the holes, smash those into place into the threads, and then put your steel set screws. Kind of a bunch of just fixes here for an issue with the transmission, really. It's like a design flaw. And then we got this retainer. So this, I think it could be a lot beefier on the spline part, and these little tangs could be much thicker, but otherwise the quality's pretty good. So this, the idea is going to slide down over. It locks into the nut, so the nut is locked to the splines. Pretty good, except nothing actually holds it in place from what I can see, so it can kind of just float around in there. I don't like that. I'm actually going to weld it to the nut, and then I'll probably actually weld it a little bit to the shaft too. Well, actually, I guess the transfer case input shaft will probably butt up against the back of that. Super redundancy. Don't think it'll be coming off again. Also going to be hitting it with a bunch of the retaining compound green and red thread locker. Nothing else to show you on that. I'll slap this together tomorrow. And if the 5th gear goes again, then I'll be in the market for an NV5600. So at this point, I want to thank you guys very, very much for tuning into this one. It was kind of just a vacation vlog. Originally, wasn't even going to do a video on that trip. Just go out and enjoy yourselves. And then we jumped into a bunch of other stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Any feedback, comments, always appreciate that kind of thing. And thank you all so much for the support. See you again in a future video. Double NKH here, and Jen's inside sleeping. See you guys then. Outro here with some drone shots that didn't all make it to the video. Thank you guys.